I know, you guys are probably asking yourselves, why is this guy playing Ni no Kuni in 2020? Because I can? Well, I honestly started playing this game upon the release on Steam, but then I saw this version being sold for PlayStation 4, the Prince Edition, that comes with a cute little steelbook. It's very cool, I really enjoy the color. By the way, can you guys explain me why it brings two boxes? Okay, I found out actually. This one is the making of the game and the other one as the game itself. Please don't ask questions. I'm just like this. Never played Ni no Kuni 1, so this was my first experience with the world of Ni no Kuni. By the way, do you guys know what means Ni no Kuni? Well, accordingly with Stack Exchange
means second country here. Probably refers to the fact that it takes place in another world.
Apparently, this title is set long after the events of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch and follows the path of Ivan, a young kiddo that was nominated king because his dad died. I mean, he was murdered by his right arm, Otto Monsignor. Just to center the story, Evan is part human, part cat, which means he's a Grim Malkin, and Monsignor is the lord of the mouse kind. It's not a lord, but you guys know. Cats and rats don't go along that well, so... That same guy that killed Evan's dad is trying to kill Evan to control the kingdom of Ding Dong Dell. Of course, our little hero must flee, and in exile he decides to create his own kingdom with the premise of unite all the nations of the world. This is not a story of grief. On the other hand, it's about making the world a better place. It mixes feeling like compassion, healing society, and being hopeful for the future. A motto that could be well implemented during these troubled times that we live in. Right. I honestly had a hard time trying to relate with all the characters that the game was slowly presenting me, and that compassionate side of Ivan can pull some players away. I really can feel that. Come on. Who thinks all the same? Like, no one thinks like that. I like pineapple on pizza. As his right arm, Evan has Roland, that was magically teleported to this dimension. He has a lot of experience since he was the president of his country. That kept me intrigued for a while since I was trying to put the pieces together, trying to understand how and why Roland was teleported to that instance, but I really felt like it was lacking a bit of depth in the end. Oh, by the way, I played in Japanese just to try to set up the atmosphere on the right spot. In total, there's 5 kingdoms to explore, counting with Ding Dong Dell, that it's locked for a while. During this process of exploration, you can grow ever more, which is also very pleasant. You start with a super tiny kingdom, inviting new characters to live there and to work for the city. And here is where the side quests enter, since you pretty much have to speak with all the NPCs and eventually do them a favor. It's not those types of favor, okay? In terms of combat, Ni no Kuni 2 is a real-time action RPG, even if I think that the RPG side likes a bit of depth as well. Well, only a little bit. All the weapons and accessories have different buffs, protections, and different types of damage. In terms of weapons, all of them have different aesthetics, which keep things fresh. In terms of armor and accessories, they change pretty much zero. There's also different enemies, and with that they have different types of attack, and they are stronger and weaker versus different types of attacks. Even with that said, I felt no need to change my weapon to exactly give the type of damage that the mob was weak against. I was pretty much just picking the weapon with more damage. You can also change your party since you will find characters that join your cult. All of them have the melee weapon with the possibility to perform a heavy and light attack, a ranged weapon, and to perform a dive roll ability to avoid damage. All the enemies drop or equipment or crafting materials that allow you to boost power of your spells or unlock new ones, create new armor sets, upgrade existing gear, and level up abilities. Oh my god, the abilities are so cute! They also play an important role into the fighting mechanics, since they can help you with active abilities and passive abilities. Never forget to level up your little friends. I really enjoy my time with Ni no Kuni 2, even though that it delivers few memorable characters. It took me up to 40 hours to beat the game, with a lot of grinding involved, since the enemies that I faced on the end part of the game were pretty high. But yeah, I really enjoyed my overall experience with this game. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked, please consider to like the video and subscribe the channel. Share with your friends, share with your cousins.